So, Peter Gregg loves this lens, okay? And this is on this is on the Sony A6700, okay? I'm putting the crop sensor lenses on this 26 megapixel camera. It's either 26 or 33, I can't remember. But it's at f1.8 and it's 11 millimeters. And I'm gonna vlog. And I should have the digital stabilization on. Going in and out. This yard is pretty saturated except for this part. So I'm trying not to trip over my feet. Grass is filling the spot. That's good. Take a look at these weeds. I think they're dying. Anyway, quick walking. How's the stabilization look? Okay. First run, 11 millimeter, f1.8. Fantastic lens, wide field of view. This is a great vlogging lens. This is the lens you get. Now I'm going to put on 2 more lenses on this camera, and then I'm going to switch it to the Sony A7CR. Okay, another lens. So this is the 10 to 20 PZ, okay? So 10, 20 millimeters, 10. And let's see, I probably have it on animal detection, okay? But I'm walking around. So this is just a little bit wider than the 11 millimeter, okay? I got one more wide zoom lens. This is a so I showed the 11 millimeter prime. Now I got the 10 to 20. This is at 10 and it's all f4, okay? But this is a Sony lens. Excellent lens. Usually the smaller lenses you don't need stabilization, but like the kit lens 16 to 50 you do. So some lenses have stabilization, others don't. So what do you think? Just walking around, and this is at 10, okay? And this is on an APSC camera. So let's switch it back to 20 at the widest. See, you can still vlog. Now he likes holding the camera like this, run and go. So 20 might be a little bit too much for him, but still you can go back to 10 and hold it like this, and you got a wide field of view. So from 11 millimeter at f1.8, this is at f4, okay? That's the only difference. But it is from 10 millimeter to 20 millimeter. So this is done with the A7 or A6700. Now let's go to the third lens. Okay, I got a different lens. This is a Sigma 10 to 18, and I got it at 18 millimeters. And I am holding it by a tripod, okay? Walking around. So when they crop in, like at 4K 60 or whatever, and you get stabilization and it crops in, it brings the person closer, and then the edges, you should not see any shaking on the edges or movement. But this lens is wide also. It's all at f2.8 instead of f4. It's 10 to 18 instead of 10 to 20. So this is at 10 millimeters. And if Peter was holding it, not even at, I have a bend in the arm, so it's not even at arm's length. Okay, this is also a small lens. But with the lens hood and stuff, It's the biggest one. Anyway, I'm walking around. How does it look with the stabilization? And I'm using the shotgun mic, the Ceramic, and it's working out pretty good. So this is a test that's finished with the A6700. Now I am going to go to see if I can look better this way. Yeah, a little bit better this way. I am going to the A7CR 60 megapixel camera. It'll crop into APSC, same as this. So here we go. Okay, so I use the Sony A6700, and what's coming up next is the Sony A7CR in crop mode. I got a scale, and I'm just going to go like from the 11 millimeter Sony to the 10 to 20. Okay, they're about the same size, only this is wider. And then of course the Sigma 10 to 18, which is the biggest, and it's basically more metal. These are plastic. Okay, so let's turn it on. It's in grams. 11 millimeter, 216 grams, 7.6 ounces. The 10 to 20 f4, 218 grams, 7.7 ounces. So I see 7.7 to 7.6, just the 0.1. Or if you want to go this route, 215, 218, 3 grams more for the zoom from the prime. Now the Sigma f2.8, and this is the heaviest. It's all metal except for the plastic lens hood, but and then also the lens cap and the back cap. So 293 grams or 10.3 ounces. Okay, so that shows you how heavy these lenses are. Also, this snaps on for the Sigma, okay, but it's at 18. But if you go to 10, that's at the highest. And then if you take the 10 to 20, now this is a power zoom, okay, so it may not, let's see, I think it goes something like this. Where is it? Yeah, right there, sorry. Okay. But yeah, I would have to put on the power zoom. I don't think that works. I don't want to mess it up, but it does extend, okay? But the Viltrox is still the longest. And of course, with the 11 millimeters, it's all internal. So you see. So this is the smallest, this is the mid-size, this is the biggest. The only thing I don't like is basically the clip-on the lens hood for the Sigma. I always liked the twisty better, but I don't know if they were saving money or whatever. So let's finish this video, And I got a surprise for Peter Gray. New camera. Okay, new camera. And this is Sony A7CR with the the Sigma 10 to 18 f2.8. Okay. There's a surprise. I put it at 4K 30 because it was at 4K 60 because it wouldn't allow me to put in APSC mode, and I found out something. So this is at 10 right now, and you see probably a little barrel distortion. It's acting like the ZV-1, Peter. So it's in full frame mode. And then of course I can go to 10 to 18, and now you don't see the vignetting. So now I'm going to put it in crop mode. Okay, I'm in crop mode, and I'm walking. So this is acting just like the ZV-1, only this has an EVF and it's probably about 33 megapixels right now. Sorry about that, I wasn't pointing myself. I was watching what I was stepping in. There's still mud over here where it's thick, and the trees are covering it. So yeah, so it's dry over there, it's still wet here, so I don't know. Anyway, stabilization, dynamic active. I'm not doing the different stabilizations. He just wants to see it all the way. And there you have it. So this is the Sigma 10 to 18. Okay? And if I go all the way to 18, just hold it arm's length, but my arm is longer than Peter, so his is like right here. He may still think that's too big. Okay? But there's no problem putting it on the tripod and set it back and then do your thing. But here you go at 18, and now at 10. And I'm walking around, and everything should look pretty stable. Okay, this concludes this test. Now the two other lenses. Okay, dynamic active stabilization. This is the Sony 10 to 20 millimeter f4. I don't think this lens is stabilized. I'll walk around, and it's at 10. Right now. Dynamic active stabilization. Okay. Now I'm going to go to wrong one. Used the wrong one, sorry. Okay. That's at 20. It's kind of like the 18. Okay. And I'm holding it back. If Peter was holding it, it'd be a little bit bigger than the 18. Alright? But this is at f4. It's not f2.8. Okay? Now I'm going to go back with the power zoom to 10. And I'm walking. I am using the tripod because I'm used to it. It's the stabilization looks good. Okay. So I got one more lens to do, and that's the Sony 11mm f1.8. Okay, this is in full frame mode, Peter. Dynamic active stabilization. This is 11mm, your favorite lens, f1.8. Full frame. Okay. How does it look? I'm walking around. I got the auto ISO, it's on 100, and the shutter speed goes from 1/500th on up. I can put it in manual mode and get the shutter angle, which is another thing, which the firmware might have fixed on the A7C2, which you should look into. But this is full frame mode. It's not crop. So now I'm going to put it in crop. And as you can see, I'm a little bit larger. So, what do you think? 3 APS-C lenses on a crop sensor camera like the A6700, and then on a full frame camera that can do it in full frame or cropped. But here's the stabilization. How do I look? What do you think? Is it good enough? So anyway, thank you for watching. Remember, let me get in the shade, it's hot. I'm gonna go like that. So thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Bye folks, have a wonderful day. And there you have it. So, the 3 lenses on a crop sensor camera and a full frame camera. It worked very well. I like the new firmware update. And Peter, Greg, it's just like the ZVE1. So thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Bye folks. Have a wonderful day.